Now, Andrew Crawford owns Crawford Kitchens, a mobile kitchen construction business. He was keen to take that step from a small business to a medium-sized business, and top of the list was finding the right sort of managers to grow the business. How do you do that? Well, Natalie Archer from Ben Delta showed him how. Andrew Crawford's business has now grown to the stage where he needs to stop being so hands-on in the business if he wants it to continue to grow. Business growth expert Natalie Archer has some suggestions.
There's probably 3 things that you want to make sure that you do if you want to get onto the business and you're serious about it. The first one is that you actually need to commit to it. So unfortunately, you can't get on the business while you're still in the business, which might sound like good common sense, but it's amazing how often we try and get on the business when our daily activity is still bringing us into the business. So for you to draw a line in the sand and actually say, no, I'm actually going to move myself outside of that role, and to do that, you're probably going to have to make a key hire of somebody who can do those more tactical roles that you're constantly getting pulled into. The person who you're going to look for is probably someone different from yourself, where you're more of the crusading type. You probably want the person who's going to play more of that general management role to be a builder. So somebody who has had experience managing a 50, 100, 150 person organisation and knows how to build the systems and processes and quality control into your business that will stop it from getting too bad as speed wobbles as you continue on these growth rates. The second thing you need to make sure you do is to delegate. How do you go on that? Do you find it easy to delegate, or is it a tough one for you?
Not easy, I guess. I do delegate, and you have to. I mean, I get forced in a lot of cases to do it. Part of that is then following up that delegation and managing that. I've delegated the task and then not going back and grabbing it back, giving enough information so that they can produce the task, achieve the outcome we're looking for.
Often people find it very difficult to fully empower and trust the people that they hire because they've been so close to it. It feels like, well, maybe I do it better than you. The reason that you're hiring those people, and don't take this the wrong way, is that you, in a sense, have become a bottleneck to the business's growth unless you step out of some of those roles and let other people with core capability do them and lift yourself up into that on-the-business position. The third thing requires you to say, okay, I've got the right people in the right roles and I'm empowering them to do it and staying in touch with them as I need to. Now it comes to what is the role that you're going to play. And a good thing to do is actually to make a list, and on one side put everything that you do that is operating in the business, and then on the other side of the list put down what is it that you would be doing if you could operate on the business. Now my bet is that you're going to have a much longer list on the left-hand side. So you'll start to see a clustering of different activities that require different capabilities, and to have a look at those and say, okay, I'm going to take 80% of that in the business activity and actually hand it to somebody else. And that's either going to be someone who's already in the business, or probably more likely at the stage of growth that you're at, it's going to be looking to hire someone new. So out of that list and out of those clusters is going to come some core capabilities, and that's what you want to hire around. You want to make sure that it's somebody who's got the right traits to be able to pick those things up, and not just now, but in the future. So in the next 2, 3, 4, 5 years, they've got the skills to be able to take it forward.